Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see how to debug a IFBR 14 program. Let us go to a JCL. Okay, an error can be either in a job card, error can be in the program name, it could be any of these JCL statements. So this is one statement. A statement will contain an identifier, a name, operation and operands. This is one statement and this is second statement. There are only two statements in this job step. Okay, remember a statement should contain an operation and operands. All these belong to the same statement. Since we don't have space to write here, we given a comma and continued in column 16. As far as continuation statement is concerned, you can write anywhere between column 4 till column 16. Anywhere from here till here. Because this is column 16. You can see this is 15 and this is 16. Beyond 16 you can't write. You'll get a JCL error. Now let us introduce some errors. Okay, before that, first let's change the program. I'm going to remove this 14. I'm going to change to IFBR 1. I'm going to submit. What happens? Let's see what happens. A job ID is created and a job abandoned. We got an abend. Okay, it's a system abend. If you get a number here, it's a system abend. If you get a number here, it's a user abend. Okay, system abend. 806 means a load module not found. Okay, unless a load module is found for this program, it is not going to execute. Let's go to the spool and see the errors. And go to the latest job. Okay. So I'm selecting JE's message log. You can see a requested module IFBR 1 not found. So when you submit, what happens? Okay, whenever you get 806 means load module not found. Okay, the exe version of the program is not present. When you submit, from where it is going to take this program? Okay, it is going to take this program from system libraries. Probably sys1.linklib. So this is a load module of the program. So when you submit, it is going to come and see here. If it is found, it is going to pick and execute. If it is not found, it is going to say 806 load module not found. Okay, it's an abend. Remember, whenever abend happens, we have to delete. This is for abend, not for exceptions. Let's introduce some JCL errors. I'm going to remove comma here. Or I'm going to add comma here. What does it mean? When do you put comma? When you're going to continue. So it is going to say expected continuation not received. Okay. So this is a JCL error. When you submit, what happens? This job goes to JES. So JES is going to receive all the jobs, prioritize jobs, check for syntax errors. Okay. It is going to check for JCL syntax errors. If it has a JCL syntax error, it is going to show to the user. Okay, it is going to notify the user that there's a syntax error. For resolving any JCL error, you have to go to spool. You have to keep watching two reports. First, you have to see this report, JES system message. Then you have to see JES JCL. So in JES system message, you have to come for any JCL error. It is going to tell what's the statement which is in error and what's the message. It is saying statement number 3. Message is expected continuation not received. Okay, it's saying a comma has been given, but you haven't continued. Okay, and the error is in statement number 3. If you want to see what is the statement number 3, you have to press F3. Go to JES JCL. Here you can see the statement numbers. A statement is nothing but an identifier, a name, an operation and operands. This is the first statement. Okay, this is the first statement. This is second statement. And this is third statement. Okay, the problem is in third statement. Don't think every line is one statement. This is not one statement. This is not one statement. A statement starts with an identifier, will have a name, either a job name, step name or a DD name. It will have an operation, job, exec, dd, and then operands. This is one JCL statement, this is second statement, and this is third statement. Don't see the line number here. Okay, problem is here. We are given a comma, but we haven't continued. I'm going to remove this comma. I'm going to add something else. Okay, invalid keyword. I'm going to submit this. It's also JCL error. JCL error. Go to spool. F3. F3. Go to system message. You can see the statement number along with message. Unidentified keyword REFM. F9. You can search for REFM. Okay, this is a problem. Spelling mistake. JCL is very sensitive. Okay. So I'm now removing this operation. An operation is must. It's saying JCL error. F9. F3. Go to system message. It's saying unidentified operation field in 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, statement number 3, 4, 5, 6. But we have given only 3 statements. Okay, let's go to JCL. So it is assuming every line is statement because we haven't given any operation. Okay, so its operation is missing. That's the reason it has failed with the JCL error. Let me introduce the operation. And there's a more common mistake where we don't give comma here. So when you don't give comma, what happens? Okay, it is going to assume this statement is correct. And it is going to assume this is a separate statement for this operation is missing. An operation is must. Okay, let me submit this JCL. Again JCL error. F9, F3. Go to JS system message. For JCL errors, always come to system message. Then go to JCL to identify the statement number. Okay, it says statement number 4, unidentified operation field. Go to JCL. So operation is missing. Basically, this space is a parameter of this operation. Why it is not considered? Because a comma is missing here. We have to introduce that comma. Now let's submit it again. Max is 0. So once the file is created, we can't create again. I'm going to submit again. Okay. Now the file is no longer new. Okay, it's a old file because it's already there. Again JCL error. F9, F3, F3. Go to system message. Now it's not a syntax error. Okay, error is problem in disposition. It's saying allocation failed due to data facility system error and data set test.file1 not defined because a duplicate name exists in catalog. This file is already there, so we can't create a duplicate file. Even in modern Windows, we can't create a new file with the same name of an existing file. Okay, remember, once the job is successful, once a file is created, we can't recreate again. Okay, it will give a JCL error. So we saw some abends by by giving an incorrect program name. We got 806 S806, which means load model not found, and we introduced some JCL errors. Okay, probably I'll introduce one more. I'm going to remove this equal to. This is also a JCL error. Before that, let me change the file name because this file is already there. So let me change this file name and submit. Again JCL error. F9, F3, F3. Go to system message. Position parameters must be specified before keyword parameters. Statement number 3, F3. Some errors are not easy to identify. Okay, it's problem in here. So these are position parameters. Even these are position parameters. For example, a position parameter is nothing but it should be in that position. We can't interchange. But a keyword parameter can be interchanged. A keyword parameter will have equal to. So these 3 parameters or keyword parameters can be interchanged. While these 3 parameters and these 3 parameters are not keyword parameters. They are positional. It should be in that position if given. Problem in one of these. Okay, and we know what is the problem. Okay, I'm going to introduce equal to. Okay, I'm going to introduce another error by moving this to 17. It's quite common that we don't align to column 16. Sometimes we continue in column 17. We can't continue column 17. It should be between 4 and 16. JCL error F9. This error is not easy to identify. So always give columns, because JCL has a coding rule. We have to follow the coding rule. It's a very old software. Okay, unidentified operation, expected continuation not received in statement number 3. Unidentified operation field in 4, 5 and 6. F3. Go to JSJCL. In statement number 3, it's saying expected continuation not received. It's after a comma. In fact, we have continued in, okay, but we didn't continue in proper position. It should be between column 4 and 16, but we continued in column 17. Okay, so this is a problem. I'm going to remove this. So only continuation statement should be between column 4 and 16, but this can be anywhere. You can write this anywhere. It is going to work. But only the continuation statement, like disposition, DCB and space for DD operation, should be between column 4 and 16. I'm going to execute this. It will run successfully. This brings end of this video. Thanks for watching this video.